Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you had a good start to your week. Mine was questionable to say the least, but we are pushing through it. So previously I have mentioned in a short video a little snippet about Coyote Logistics and what's going on with them, but I know that not everyone actually sees the short videos, so I think it's time to talk about Coyote Logistics because we don't want to be in a situation where a broker who provides loads for thousands of carriers ends up going under and those carriers are left in the dark, in the cold, and don't get paid. So let's chat about it. Ready? Let's go! So I'm sure a lot of you guys know that Coyote Logistics is part of UPS, and recently UPS announced that it will lay off 12,000 workers in the first half of 2024. Now, on July 25th of last year, after the Teamsters threatened a strike, and I quote, UPS tentatively agreed to a deal that will provide $30 billion in new money for workers over a 5-year span, according to both parties. Under the deal, all UPS union employees will receive $2.75 hourly raise this year, 2023, and $7.50 hourly raise over the next 5 years. The deal also increases starting pay for part-time workers who make up about half the company's workforce from $16.20 to $21 per hour. Now, this is according to Forbes. Of course, after all of this happened, the UPS job searches went up 69% on Google. And this is understandable, but it looks like UPS is no longer coping. Now, a week or so ago, according to the Journal of Commerce, and I quote, UPS said Tuesday it is exploring strategic alternatives for its Coyote Logistics subsidiary, one of the top truckload and domestic intermodal brokers in the US. They said that the brokerage saw a sharp decrease in revenue because of the situation with the freight market in 2022 and 2023. And CEO Carol Tomé, I think that's her name, said that when they acquired Coyote Logistics in 2015, the revenue was $2.1 billion and peaked to $4 billion at one point, which is insane. But now she says, and I quote, it has gone way down since then. Now, according to CCJ Digital, UPS Chief Financial Officer Brian Newman added that Coyote continues to face pressure from excess capacity in the market, which drove revenue and operating profit down, and adding a potential exit of brokerage segment will enable them to address some of the cyclical impacts in their forwarding business. So now UPS is seriously considering the idea of selling the brokerage unit Coyote. To who, we don't know. We won't know until they make the final decision to actually sell it, or until someone buys it. Now, Coyote is, of course, not the only broker that is facing turmoil at the moment, and I understand that it's sometimes very difficult to grasp the idea that a broker, a freight broker, might be faced with some challenging times when carriers are getting paid close to nothing. The whole mentality is, if I'm losing, someone else is winning, right? But according to the Journal of Commerce, Coyote is not the only US truck freight broker dealing with too much capacity and not enough demand from shippers. Truck and rail rates dropped between 10 and 20% last year. Some major brokers such as C.H. Robinson Worldwide have also laid off scores of employees, while digital broker Convoy shut down its brokerage and sold its technology to Flexport. Approximately 5% of the freight brokerage population in the US dropped out in 2023. Basically, every single article is going to tell you the same thing. There is just overcapacity galore everywhere. Carriers, brokers, drivers, everything. But there is some semblance of good news. According to FreightWave's quarterly data from US Bank, which is one of the largest processors of trucking invoices in the country, could suggest a balance between supply and demand is on the horizon. Now, of course, I'm going to attach all of these articles down below if you want to read more about any specific topic. So yeah, just be careful out there. Check who you are hauling those loads for, because something that we are learning is that nobody is immune to the current freight market. It doesn't matter how big a broker is or how big a trucking company is, they might still go under considering the current environment. Now, I have also heard from some of you that you are struggling to get paid on time by Coyote Logistics for loads you have hauled recently. That has not been my personal experience, but then again, we only hauled one load recently, so I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm wishing you a fantastic rest of your week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning. See you in the next video.